In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to grow out your hair and what you need to know when growing out your hair. The first thing you need to do before growing out your hair is to figure out whether you want to grow out your hair or not. You need to make the decision and commit to it. Maybe make a pro-con list as to whether or not you really want to grow out your hair. It's a very long process, and if you don't commit, then you kind of wasted 2 or 3 months of your life, which is normally when people start to quit growing out their hair. It takes many years to fully grow out your hair and make it look good. As you're growing out your hair, you're going to want to take care of your hair. This means washing it regularly, but not too often. Washing your hair too often can strip essential and healthy oils from your hair and cause it to be damaged and to grow less efficiently. You also want to make sure you eat plenty of healthy foods like proteins, meats, fish. You also want to eat plenty of vegetables, broccoli, carrots, and just have a healthy diet that you can nourish your hair with essential nutrients. You also don't want to brush your hair too often. Brushing your hair can weaken the strands and also the follicles if you brush it too often, and can lead to hair loss or damaged hair. While you're growing out your hair, there's definitely going to be people who are going to tell you to cut your hair because it's going to not look good as you're growing it out. That's just a fact. And what I did was I would always think, me growing out my hair wasn't affecting the people around me, and that they had really no right to tell me to cut it off, and that it was my choice. There's going to be a point in growing out your hair called the awkward phase, and this is when your hair is just too long but also just too short to do anything with. So it's going to be it's going to be everywhere. It's going to not look very good and going to be very messy. And so what I did to get through this was I wore hats for a few months, like every day. And the hats, they cover it up, and they can actually make it look a lot better than if you didn't wear hats with it. Once your hair is long enough, you can actually put it up and fix it nice so it looks better than the uneven look that it will look like after a few months to a year. When the front is long, but not long enough to look even with the back, you can actually put the top up into a bun, like a little top knot. I did that for a few months, just because it looked really like shaggy if I kept it down. And once the top and the back is long enough, you can actually put all of it back into a bun, and it doesn't look uneven or anything. It can actually look nice. And eventually, when you're growing out your hair is going to start to even out and look a lot better. The front hairs will eventually get really close to your shoulders, and the back hairs will still be longer, but you can actually trim it and make it all look even, and then you can keep it down and have it look real nice down. I generally keep it down after I take a shower and when it's nice and clean.